Hi, it's Andy Phillips here, and I wanted to go through the Business Marketing Mastermind Program with you. And really, to demonstrate it, I wanted to go through the website, the membership site, and then tell you a little bit about how the program works and what you can do in it. At the moment, we've got a program which is a 90-day program. However, it doesn't mean you have to do it in 90 days. The reason why we've done it as a 90-day program is really so if you want to, you can absolutely 100% focus and over a 3-month period build up a vast knowledge of business marketing and how to apply it in the real world. However, we do understand that with some people, they can't really do every single week. We have webinars every week. I'm going to go into what those are, but we have webinars every week, and sometimes you miss a webinar. It's not important. They're recorded. You can go back and you can relive that webinar. But you can do it over any period you want. The reason why, as I say, we do it over the 90-day period is purely so for some people they want to focus wholly on getting as much done in as quick a time as possible. So we constructed it as a 90-day program. A 12-week program is no reason why you couldn't do it over, say, 12 months if you wanted to. Because there is a lot in this program. It's probably one of the most comprehensive programs on the market right now. So let's have a look at what we've actually got in here. And the reason why I started with the actual membership site was because this is really the hub. This is where you will spend quite a lot of time with your tuition, with learning some of this stuff. And there's a lot to learn, but you don't have to learn it all at once. I mean, a lot of the ideas in here can be used bit by bit. So if you want to go and do some webinars, for instance, then there's a section here to teach you how to do webinars. If you want to do video marketing, there's a section on video marketing. If you want to learn how to build a website, there's a section how to build a website. So you can dip into any parts that you want. It's good to be familiar with the site so you can see what's actually in here, but which is really the reason for this video. So we're in the members dashboard at the moment, and as you can see, it's got some of the latest videos that have come up, some information about the site, and one where you can book the next webinar once we're on a program, and a welcome from me, and you can take a tour. So I'm going to show you just a little bit on this take a tour, because that's what normally happens when people first join the program. They go on a little tour of the site. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that. So the very beginning is just a little video about me. I'm going to turn this down so you can just sort of see a little bit about what's going on. And we're going to be doing a tour of this actual website once you're in here. And it's got lots and lots of information about how you can use the site and where to go and all that sort of thing. So very, very handy. We've also got suggested links underneath here, so where you can start this. So if you just started the tour, this is where you start. So you can catch up on the mastermind workshops. So there are actual footage of the live events we do. Again, I'm going to go into that a little bit later on, because as I say, it's a very, very comprehensive program. And I want to structure this so you understand exactly what's in it. So let's go through the site first. And something about the Business Marketing Forum, because we've got a forum in here as well. So that's really sort of the take the tour part. Let's go back to the dashboard, because the dashboard's where we launch everything from. You'll also notice up here on the right hand side we've got a support tab, and if we click that, it enables you to just put some questions in for support. So if you're not quite sure how to do something on a website or a squeeze page, or how to embed a video or anything like that, any sort of query about any of the online marketing products or services or the way you work, the tuition part of it, all you do is just stick your query into here, and it goes through to the knowledge base. We go in there on a regular basis and just have a look, see what's in there. Let me just close that down. And one thing I did mention was the forum, and this is a really important part of this. The forum is a fantastic place to ask questions, answer questions, and generally just engage with everybody else in the program. As you can see, what we've got here is all the information of the different things we do, the technical building blocks of WordPress stuff. We've got themes, we've got plugins, we've got keywords and SEO, email marketing, some useful tools and other things that we've got in there. We've got information on product creation and social media and monetization, webinars, video, business marketing strategies, quite a lot of different things we do in business marketing strategies, as I'll show you in just a moment. So the 90-day program is the way we've actually constructed it as a 90-day program or a 12-week program is that we have a webinar every single week, and all the webinars are in here. You can just listen to the recorded webinars as we've gone through. Each webinar goes through a certain product or type of thing that we're going for that week. So we could be talking about a whole webinar on email marketing, or abundance marketing, or customer profiling, how to find customers, that sort of thing, video marketing, all these different sections that we go through. We've got focus webinars which go on for roughly about an hour and a half, something like that, and cover an amazing amount of information. So each of those webinars, as I say, is about an hour and a half long. Some of them are getting on for 2 hours with questions at the end. So you can see there's a huge amount of content already just with the webinars. But we also got the fundamental section, and this is where we start going into the video tuition of this product. And again, I've got an introduction there from myself, and all the different sections of the fundamental section, including the technical building blocks. And as you'll see, that there is a hell of a lot of stuff in here. So if we just go into the technical building blocks part alone, and just take a look at what's actually in here. The very first thing is we've got an organisational spreadsheet, which is really vital to this. But we talk about the internet marketing technology. It's an introduction to the fundamental side of it. We talk about introduction to domains, setting up your GoDaddy account. Again, something which a lot of people don't really talk about, but it's a great way of organising yourself. How to find what domains are available, purchasing domains, the Google accounts, Google account tour. And then we've got a whole section on the hosting and how you can do hosting for very, very cheap. We actually show you some sort of secret little tricks and tips that professionals use, professional internet marketers and business marketers use on a regular basis about hosting, which just makes it really, really incredibly cheap. We also do an install from scratch right through the whole process in one video, so you can see that I right from buying a domain, getting my hosting sorted out, right the way through to putting a website up, takes me less than 15 minutes. So, and that's teaching. So you can imagine that if I'm doing that normally, it's going to take 8 to 10 minutes, and you can do that too. So if you could build a website in 8 to 10 minutes, and it's going to cost you less than $10 to do, you're going to be abundant with your marketing, because you're going to be able to put a lot of websites up. Really important. So that's the fundamental section in the technical building blocks. The other part of this, if I just go back and I go to the WordPress Masterclass, this technical building blocks takes you all the way through to putting a WordPress website up online. And then we've got the WordPress Masterclass, which then starts taking you through how to configure it and how to customize it. So we've got a WordPress introduction, telling you a bit about the dashboard so you get used to the back end of it. WordPress initial settings, so these are the initial settings that you have to do, permanent structures, all those sort of things. If you don't know what they are right now, not a problem. You'll learn it all on this product. Then we've got themes, we've got plugins. We go down the page, we've got how to do posts and categories, how to put WordPress pages in. We talk about widgets and sidebars, adding video, adding graphics. In fact, there are a whole host of things in this course. All these things I'm showing you right now are courses in their own right. So you can see again a massively huge amount of stuff in here. So if we go back to fundamentals, just 2 things. Next one is keywords and SEO. Again, it's a very well constructed short course on search engine optimization and the use of keywords within that. So we've got 3 videos about keyword research. We've got videos on on-page and off-page SEO, and some of these videos you'll often find there's actually whole streams of videos behind those as well, so this might just be an introduction to it. So we've got keywords and SEO, again, a really important part of that. We then go down to things like email marketing. Now this is in its own right, a comprehensive course on Aweber and autoresponders and how to use autoresponders, going right the way through to the bridge to offer sequence and how that works. The bridge to offer sequence is an incredibly important part of turning your whole autoresponder system, your whole marketing system, into an autopilot system, and it works brilliantly. The bridge to offer is also very much to do with the psychology of getting your clients to know who you are, to trust you, so they find it easier to purchase from you because they know you. And that's what the bridge to offer is. It's a bridge to an offer. And it's a sequence that we've designed and we've used on ourselves and our clients, and it works absolutely beautifully. So you really need to find out what that is and how that works. And I'll go back to the fundamental section. As you can see, this is very comprehensive, and we're not even at the fundamental side of it. The next part of it is creating graphics. Again, it's one of the biggest things that people find very, very difficult, and yet it can be so easy if you use the right tools. So in here we talk about what the right tools are, how to use them, whether you're using a PC or a Mac, it doesn't really matter. If you get the right tools or understand how to use them, you can create very, very complex graphics very, very quickly. Without a steep learning curve, which is important. You just want to get a graphic done. If you build a website, you just want to get a header done. And just to tell you how this works is that everything I show you in here I use. So the graphic package that I've used created this header graphic. It created all the graphics in this site, including things like this graphic here. So you can see that the product that we used, the things that we teach, we actually use, which is important. So we don't use something really expensive to make all this stuff and then tell you the cheapest way of doing it. We're using the products that we're teaching you to use. And I think that's incredibly important. So let's just have another quick look at this side of the fundamentals. And if we just go down the page again. So creating, then we just got some support pages, and this is a part of the site where when people have asked questions, if I decide I'm going to show them with rather than just answering a question, I'll actually make a video to show people. That's where those videos go for this fundamental section. So if you want to know how to do something on WordPress that wasn't quite clear, or it's something new that's happened, then we'll put it into the support pages for the fundamentals. So that's just the fundamentals. The next one we've got here is the Business Builder, and the Business Builder is really the core advanced learnings within this product. So if we go to Business Marketing, for instance, this is a full course on the concepts and the psychology and technology of business marketing throughout. So we're going to be talking about the 7 key stages of business marketing, which is things like identifying product, custom profiling, doing research, abundance marketing, conversion, creation of campaigns, again, incredibly important part of it, and customer retention. So these are all the things we explore in this. We'll also explore a lot of these things within the webinars as well. So we'll be using lots of different ways of teaching you similar things, but they're reiterating certain parts of it because they need reiteration. They need to be gone over a few times, so you start immersing yourself in marketing your business the way you should be marketing your business, not how everybody else markets their business, but how you should be marketing your business. This is not just about building something the same way as everybody else. This is about understanding what your clients needs. This is one of the reasons why we go quite heavily into customer profiling. Let's go into customer profiling and show you what we've got here. We've got 3 videos, 3 quite long videos about customer profiling, and we talk about using a template to create a customer profile, and how to use that template and how to use that profile to build your websites, to write copy, to write the scripts for videos and all that sort of thing, because you truly now understand what your client wants. This is amazingly important. This is really important. I can't stress this enough. This is what most people don't teach you. That's why this program is wholly different to lots of other programs that are out there. We really go in deep into the psychology because that's what sells. It's not creating a website, it's how you use that website that counts. And that's why I think we're different to most other companies. So if we go back to Business Builder, and now I've gone through the business marketing side of it, the 7 key stages of business marketing, how we go into that quite in depth, and then we're going to look at things like product creation. These are other building parts of our empire, I guess. Products are incredibly important. As you can see, there's a whole massive course again that go into this part of it. So we go into things like the top 5 products, ebooks, audio products. We talk about video products, your own coaching program. Again, incredibly important. This is very advanced stuff. Going into creating a coaching program and doing a whole section on that. It's very advanced because what we'll be using things like audio products and ebooks and videos, and also live events and all that sort of thing. We also talk about the Amazon S3 file storage, because if you're going to create a coaching program or you're going to do video products or video marketing, you're probably going to need some sort of secure place to store your files, your larger files, and you want something which is really cheap as well, because if you get popular and you get people watching a lot of your videos like this one, you're going to need somewhere that houses and stores your videos very, very cheaply, and the bandwidth is cheap as well. And that's where we come in with things like Amazon S3, and we show you how to use that in a video. So if I go back up to Business Builder and see what else we've got in here. And we go down to, let's go to social media, and again we've got a whole course on social media products. We've got social media introduction, the primary social media networks, and there's videos within that talks about different social media networks. We talk about social media in business and social media strategies. So again, a whole course on social media side. And as we know, social media is an incredibly important part of modern online marketing, a very crucial part of modern online marketing. And then we go into monetization. And again, monetization, very straightforward, taking payments, affiliate income, product monetization, so monetizing the products that you create. So we've got whole courses within these which really follow how to do things and also why. So it's the technology and the psychology. I mean, just even down to taking payments. We'll also talk about PayPal primarily because it's the easiest way to get into it. If you've outgrown PayPal, then by that time you're going to be looking at some products through the banks that you use, and they will actually go through that because it's a lot more complex. PayPal's very, very simple to do, very simple to set up. You need a business account, but it's pretty simple to set up. So we go back to Business Builder again, and just go down to this last one, which is business strategy. Now, the business strategy side is quite a comprehensive side as well. We've got things like repurposing strategies, we've got video marketing, and this is quite an in-depth course, a video marketing course. We also go through the business webinar success. Now, this is a course in its own right again, and this goes through everything you really need to know about webinars and how to use them for business. Now, we've been incredibly successful with webinar product, whether that's selling webinar one-off webinars or webinar courses or having webinars within courses. Webinars are a really good way of creating content. They're a really good way of getting a message across to your paid audience. But it's also a great way of actually making some money online. And in this webinar course, I go through the introduction, obviously, but I'm also talking about the different models that we have. I've actually used every single one of these models. So we've got the broker organizer, the webinar host, the affiliate showcase, the ultimate expert model, which we use quite often now, and also the paid webinar series. I also go through things like the tools of the trade, GoToWebinar setup. So we use GoToWebinar, and I do this one again. This is a 15-minute video, but it's going right from free trial right the way through to setting up a webinar to show you that it can be done so simply. A lot of this stuff isn't difficult. It's just that you don't know what you don't know. But if you look at things like tools of the trade, this one alone, this one video alone, I don't know how long this is. Let me just see what this is. 12-minute video. Okay, we've got a 12-minute video here which goes through all the different tools you need, and underneath this video you have things like GoToWebinar, OpenOffice, and we've got some something about Snowball microphones and where you can get them from and things like that, because Snowball's quite a good little microphone you can use, but we show you lots of different types of things. So if I just quickly click through this, you can see the sort of quality of video tutorial that you can get, and as we talk about all the different products, we're telling you why you should be using these type of products, and not why you should, but how you should use them as well. I mean, for instance, in this video I'm talking to you about headset microphones and desktop microphones like this one. I've been using one of these type of things for years, and it's been brilliant. I mean, I've done so many products with it, and it's been so good, it's been so clear, and it's worked so well. But the headset microphones, we tell you about not putting the microphone right in front of your mouth, but putting it just underneath your chin, for instance. Otherwise you get that blowing effect, and it can ruin a video. Because the best thing we want in a video is some good quality stuff. We want good quality sound, good quality visuals. So then we go into things like Snowball microphones and the Snowflake. Then we go into GoToWebinar. We go in and show you how to set up things like OpenOffice, so you can do presentations even if you don't have presentation software. So again, quite comprehensive. And that's the business builder. So we've got fundamentals, we've got business builder. We've also got a resources section, and we've got again the fundamental resources. We've got downloads, we've got WordPress resources, research tools, social media sites and tools, cool tools and cool sites. Just a whole bunch of stuff in there. I've also put a bunch of bonuses in as well. I've done courses in the past which you get free of charge. I've done blogging for business, lead generation success webinars, and that's a whole series of webinars. Business Marketing Revealed event. Now this is a recording, this is a live recording of the Business Marketing Revealed event, which is a one-day event. We've also got a video marketing 7-part mini course. If I just go back to the 90-day program, I also wanted to show you this here, this business marketing workshops. Now the program is not just this site. I mean, this is comprehensive enough, but the program also comes with 3 live workshop days, and the 3 live workshop days again are incredibly comprehensive. The whole days where we get everybody down and we workshop the stuff we've learned. So we'll start off with some quite easy type of workshop stuff that we do on the first one, going through to very comprehensive ones on the last one. We're actually creating conversion environments and truly understanding why that happens, why people will put something into their email and their name into a form. What's the process, the mindset process that makes people do that? What compels them to do that? And so that's what these workshops are all about. It's actually workshopping the why more than anything else, the psychology. Incredibly important to have the psychology, not just the technology. So if you take a look at one of these, you'll see that what it is, it's audios of the whole day, but we also have videos as well. So in this workshop we've got 4 videos. So if I just click on one of them, I'll just give you a bit of a quick view of what that actually looks like. I've got the sound down, but you can see this is the environment that we're in, and this is Simon talking to the audience. That's me on the left hand side, and my business partner Yvonne Davison over the back. We've got the rest of the team here. I've got my wife Simone there. We've got Sarah and a few others from the Property Investors Network, the PIN organisation, which is Simon's organisation. But we do a hell of a lot of teaching on this. We use 2 screens, one of them for presentation and one of them for live, and people learn a tremendous amount on these one-day workshops. So you can see, again, hugely comprehensive. So just to summarise, we've got this whole membership site at the back end. We've got live days. We've got 12 weeks of webinars, which are all recorded and consequently can be gone over again and again and again. And this is what they look like. Very, very easy to watch. The sound is very good. We use GoToWebinar, and we've got very good microphones, so we know exactly what we're doing with this. We've been doing this for a long time, so we produce very, very good content. As you can see, this is a webinar. It's a very, very clear webinar. Everything we do is in widescreen, high definition. So it is as good a quality as we can possibly make it for you, because I know what it's like when you're listening to webinars, because the sound is a little bit grainy sometimes, and it can get a bit tiresome. So we really try and make it as the best we can possibly do. And that's about it. That's the website, that's the workshops and the webinars. As you can see, it's a hugely comprehensive site, so if you've got any queries at all, then you can contact us. There's a way of contacting us on this website, but just talk to us, find out if it's something which you want to do. If it is, we'll help you every step of the way. So I hope that's been helpful, so you can see exactly what this course is about, what my attitude towards it is. You can probably tell I'm quite passionate about my marketing, about my business marketing, and I've been doing it a long time. There's a lot of stuff in here, and I really do want you to be successful. So join us on this next program, and if you do, then I look forward to seeing you there.